Yo, Kid Cap with Fight Hype. Any thoughts on that fight?
On Shakur fight?
Yeah.
You think we supposed to do?
No doubt, no doubt. Yo, one other question for you, G, because I wanted to ask you earlier, Keyshawn.
All right. Talking about he was on his wheels, he walked the dude down, and the dude got on. He got on his wheels. But I mean, they gonna have criticism. Oh, he didn't knock him out. But you know, it's not always about the knockouts, bro. I'm 13 or what am I, 14-0 with 2 knockouts, and I'm pound for pound #1 woman boxer in the world. All about knockouts. Shakur got skills. Of course, like we all make our mistakes, but like I said today, he did what he's supposed to do, and he looked real good.
Do you think? Sorry to cut you off, champ. You think he's ready for somebody like Tank? Well, we want to hear from you. We want to hear from you.
First off, back the camera up because you're a little bit too close.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you know something. You cannot say, you cannot ask me, is Shakur ready for Tank? And Tank couldn't make it to the Olympics. Shakur went to the Olympics. So of course Shakur is on the same level as Tank. Now they both are. Great fighters. They both are great fighters, so let them fight and let them figure it out. But I'm always Team Shakur, and I'm gonna be Team Shakur no matter who we fight against.
There you go. 2 other questions.
And Tank couldn't make it to the Olympics. Shakur went to the Olympics. So of course Shakur is on the same level as Tank. Now they both are great fighters. They both are great fighters. So
Now let's come to what other boxers have said. Stevenson was a significant favorite against Harutyunyan, yet much was on the line for the 3-division titleist in his latest headlining event on ESPN. This was the last fight on his contract with Top Rank, so the athletic southpaw naturally wanted to send a message to not only the other top 135 pounders, but also other promoters by beating Harutyunyan in emphatic fashion.
To me, you gotta realize, when I came up in Newark, I ain't really have like no role model or somebody to come back and talk in front of me and get me tickets to big events and stuff like that. So
I'm going to take him to a level he's never been on, said Stevenson during Wednesday's final press conference. I'm just going to be myself. I'm going to come out and show my talent and show my level. He continued, explaining his boxing style in the most impressive way, hoping to win the heart of the boxing fans who'd given up on him. I think I'm one of the best in the sport of boxing at hit and don't get hit. There's a certain way of doing that, and I want to show the fans that all that moving around is something I don't really have to do. I can sit in the pocket and beat you up too.
Any questions they wanted to ask, I was right there to answer them, and I'm definitely going to be here a lot and keep showing love to the youngins coming up, the next generation.
I'm going to bring in your opponent, Artem.
The 33-year-old challenger, who holds a 12-1 record including 7 knockout wins, was dropped in what turned out to be the decisive final round against Martin, but seemed ready to take center stage at the Prudential Center on Saturday. I'm happy to be here in Newark, said Harutyunyan. I was born in Armenia and live in Germany, and I came all the way up here to fight Shakur Stevenson's hometown. It's a big opportunity for me, and I will do my best and show a great fight.
New Jersey, what does this opportunity mean to you?
Thank you very much. I'm happy to be here in New Jersey, in Newark. I was born in Armenia and live in Germany. I came all the way up here to fight Shakur Stevenson here.
Harutyunyan had been training in the US for the past month, and he was sure he had done enough against Martin to land another big fight. I came to Vegas last year. I was fighting Frank Martin. It was a great fight, he explained. I know Frank Martin knows he lost the fight, and I told everybody I will be back in the States, and now it's happened. I'm back here. It's a great chance. I had a great training camp. I'm well prepared, and I'm ready for this fight. I know Shakur Stevenson is a good fighter. He's a world champion. We both fought at the Olympic Games. He's a silver medalist and I am bronze, and now we fight for the world championship, the WBC. Everyone wants to see Shakur Stevenson lose. Many people say he's boring, but it's his style and it works. I'm happy to be here. I want to show all the fans and the boxing fans that I can give him a good fight. Harutyunyan also made fun of the criticism Stevenson has received for failing to dazzle in some fights, notably last time out against Edwin De Los Santos in November in a drab contest.
And it's a big opportunity for me, and I will do my best and show a great fight.
You've been in the United States now for a month training. How have you adjusted?
Some people say I should wear running shoes in this fight. It's just a joke. Harutyunyan smiled. Many fighters don't want to fight with him, Stevenson. Someone said they're all ducking, but I want to make this fight happen. He's a good fighter. He then concluded, giving some respect to the world champion. Give him the respect, the credit he deserves. This is going to be a great night, and I want to show the fans a good boxing match. Shockingly, some boxing professionals, like Robert Garcia, who's a world-class boxing trainer, had initially condemned the matchup, claiming Shakur Stevenson shouldn't be fighting a fighter who lost his last fight as a pound-for-pound boxer. Shakur is pound-for-pound. He's one of the best fighters in the world, too. From what I understand, he's fighting a guy that lost his last fight. How can a pound-for-pound choose to fight a guy that lost his fight? If you're pound-for-pound, you've got to fight the best, the top guys. So, I don't see why they would even consider that fight with a guy that lost his last fight.
In the world too, and from what I understand, he's fighting a guy that lost his last fight.
Really?
So how can a pound for pound fighter choose to fight a guy that lost his last fight? If you're pound for pound, you gotta fight the best.
Top guys, the killers.
Top guys, man. That's what you be fighting. That's what you should be fighting, man. I don't see why.
Interestingly, Shakur has plans as well, and he has the major fights in sight after this. Shakur Stevenson had called for fights against top-ranked cohorts Vasily Lomachenko and George Kambosos Jr. before they eventually fought each other, and Lomachenko stopped Kambosos for the vacant 135-pound International Boxing Federation crown. Discussions with Stevenson's no. One challenger, William Zepeda, never crossed the finish line either. Shakur Stevenson said Artem Harutyunyan, a 33-year-old Armenian based in Germany who's fought only once in the US, was the only opponent who was presented to him. Harutyunyan is best known for giving Frank Martin a stiff fight last summer before fading late to lose by decision. As the 27-year-old southpaw Stevenson enters the free agency phase of his career, he's looking to change his career stance by landing defining fights to cement his status to what he believes is the best boxer in the world. Talk of a title unification tilt against World Boxing Association champion Tank Davis has been all the rage during the promotional stages of Stevenson's fight against Harutyunyan, much like it was for Davis during his knockout win over Frank Martin last month. "I have the best seat in the house," Stevenson told Boxing Scene. "We all know that me and Tank are going to be the biggest fight in years to come."
I mean, that would be just putting pressure on myself. Like I said, I'm keeping the pressure off myself. I'm coming in there. My main focus is going there, have fun, have a good time, put on the type of show that I want to put on there. Show the art of boxing. I think that's my main focus. Show the art of boxing. Hit.
Everybody and any promoter will want to be involved when that happens. I just sit back and chill and try not to think about it. I'll think about it when it happens. It's no question my fight with Davis is going to stop everyone Saturday night. That's like the biggest fight in the world if we are really thinking about it. Every hood in America is going to want to watch that fight. It's going to be a tremendous fight. That's the biggest and best fight to make in boxing. He then continued, "That's the game plan for me and the end goal. That's the fight that I am going to kick the door down with. Honestly, that's the direction I want to go in."
That sounds like somebody scared of losing, so I don't pay no mind to it. Like I said, I got Artem in front of me, and that's the focus. Saturday will be a great show.
Shakur, you've been successful in this venue. So what is your expectations leading to this fight?
I don't have no expectations.
Davis said he has Stevenson on his hit list, but has instead zeroed in on IBF lightweight title holder Vasily Lomachenko, as both sides are already engaged in negotiations. Stevenson said he is willing to switch between 140 and 135 pounds for the right fights as he enters the free agency phase of his career. "I'm going to be at 135 pounds for a minute," said Stevenson. "I want to be undisputed at 135 and get the belts one by one. I know that my time will come. Tank Davis has nowhere else to go but to fight me. At the end of the day, me and him will have to fight, and that's my opportunity. But for now, we're focused on Artem."
Right there, right there.
And that's all for now. For the very best updates on news, moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing, stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications to get notified when we drop quality contents like this. Until next time, peace out.